Ola, Corey, and yes, these are the beautiful faces that you see every single day of the week.
Yeah.
Just keep coming back for more. Guys, we know life is all about balance, and there's certain times of the year that are meant to be enjoyed without guilt, just like the Salah break. But don't balling now, though, and it's back to work. Well, we did not watch that we were working, but
We were.
Yes, guys. So having enjoyed your long break, we say welcome back to your grind. Now, this is the gang reporting for duty, and our job, as you already know, is to keep you entertained for 2 good hours.
Yes.
Every day of the week.
Yes, so tell them, Arike. So you can join the conversation on Twitter and Instagram. It is at TVC Connect with the hashtag #eSplashOnTVC. And of course, we are on Facebook, and we are at facebook.com/TVC Connect.
And of course, you can watch us live too on our new website. It's tvcentertainment.tv. Join us. Let's do this together. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Roy Anderson's Flyness. I'll go by the name King OJ. But you can call me OJ.
No,
it is what it is.
Feeling you.
That's what it is.
and it will be what it will be.
Forever and ever.
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah. It is your girl, Arike with the dimples.
Of course, and it is your girl, Amanda Dara. You can call me AD today.
Okay.
Okay. My name is Foladele, guys, and you can call me Foladele today.
Wow. Well, that's what we call you every time.
Exactly. All right, well, here's what you guys can look forward to on today's show. Yes, there's entertainment news coming up shortly, then celebrity birthday shout-outs. After that, it will be time for Rewind, where you get a quick history lesson on Today in Entertainment History. And of course, there's Woman Crush Wednesday as well.
Of course. Then OJ will take us through some Tweetville savagery and humor later, after which we'll get schooled by top producer on Studio Session.
Then it will be time for our daily top 5, where we'll be taking a look at 5 artist collaborations we would love to hear. Don't you think so? Well, later on the show, one of us will do some ranting on the Chew It Up segment.
Then you get a quick recap of all that you might have missed right there in the news. Right after that, it will be time for the eSplash Countdown. Yes, hold your thoughts till the second half of the show. We'll find out what song will be #1 this week. Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, let's go on a quick break, and I'll be back with more on the show.
Tell them.
Did he just wink?
Yeah. All right, I think we're the winning team today.
Yes, high
five. All right, guys, welcome
Haters
back.
gon' hate.
They gon' hate.
They gon' hate.
But this is Entertainment Splash, where we don't do haters, you know. We leave them aside.
Yeah.
And it is time for our entertainment news. Now, the very first story is Kathy allegedly faces sack from Met Police UK after taking part in Big Brother Naija. Now, Big Brother Naija housemate and Met Police officer Kathy Karim is being investigated for having sex on the show, despite warning from her bosses not to take part. According to reports, the police constable and reality star from the Metropolitan Police was warned not to take part in the reality show this year, but she was granted unpaid leave and entered the show, in which she has formed a relationship with fellow contestants Jedoni Ekpata. Kathy's management team has, however, threatened legal action against the Sun UK newspaper over their recent publication, claiming that she might be sacked by the Metropolitan Police over her sex capades with her fellow Big Brother Naija housemate Jedoni. Now, in a lengthy statement, the management stated their team wasn't contacted by the media house for her own side of the story before they published such a report that can be injurious to her personality. In their words, and I quote, "We find the Sun's UK publication repulsive and damaging to the image and livelihood of our clients. Kathy is a proud black female police officer who prides herself in her work and has dedicated her youthful years protecting and serving with many skills, which include the ability to speak at least 5 international languages, and we demand an immediate retraction of the publication by the Sun UK and, of course, a public apology to our client Kafilat Karim within the next 48 hours. Legal options are also being considered at this time, but let's just take a look at this interview that Kathy once granted about her journey to becoming a cop.
Myself, and so I thought, why not? And I thought, let me join. And I first started off as a special constable before I had the courage to actually go full-time as a PC. I think that policing is still seen as a very male-dominated job, but nowadays I think certain people are thinking, oh, you know, I can see a police officer. So that was part of why I did this event today, just to say, look, female police officers exist, I'm one of them, and sharing my experience, because I shared even that at times I felt like I had to deepen my voice when I was out with my colleagues and things like that. But it's like, actually, I'm a female and everything about me is great as it is. I don't need to change myself and become more like the guys in order to fit in. Female officers are very, very important because we can access different things. I've dealt with situations like a really terrible rape that happened, and a victim, you know, wanted to speak to me because I was the only female officer on duty, and out of everybody, she was like, no, I only want to talk to her. So it was amazing to be there for her at that time.
Wow, that's a serious couple.
Yes.
Like,
Very
we played that video for those who are thinking that is she really a cop? Like, serious cop, handling rape cases and stuff like that.
So what do you feel about this?
So I think that, and I think it was OJ and I that were talking about this yesterday, about when you know that you're in such a position of authority or whatever, just in that kind of position or that kind of job that you do, then it's important to go about these things properly, so that no one comes later to say, oh, there's trouble, we're going to fire you, or threaten to do stuff. If she had, you know, tidied things up with them, whether you had to resign. Apparently, she took, what was said was that she took leave.
Yeah.
And, you know, and then showed up at the house. Whereas maybe you should have resigned. If truly that was the case, then maybe it should have been a case of her resigning and then going ahead to pursue what she wanted to pursue. So it just looks like there wasn't proper communication. And that's the only reason they can come out now and say, you know, what they're saying.
Well, I mean, for me, I just feel like I feel like it was a wrong move on her part. I mean, as a Met police officer, her annual pay per annum is about £30,000, which is about 11 million naira, of course, in naira. And then she's trying to go for 60 million, which is about £68,000. So there's not much of a difference, right? She's already comfortable. She's already established. Now, if you look at the laws of, you know, being in the UK police force, it states there that you cannot be in public and, you know, as a police officer and be doing misconduct, having acts of misconduct. And obviously having sex on a national live show is not exactly the right way to portray yourself as a police officer. So now she's now coming out to say that the Sun UK publication is coming out to defame her, whatever it is they're saying. I feel like that's dangerous for her, because she's already in the wrong. So what does she want to sue them for exactly? Okay,
so I feel like we're discussing two things right now. So maybe going about the whole getting into the house, not, you know, resigning and taking the proper process is one thing. However, I feel like her having sex on the show is something totally personal. Like it's her life, as people have been saying. But I'm not going to put two of them together. I would say, okay, yeah, she didn't go about the whole thing the right way. She should probably have resigned and whatever it is. Because when I read up on something, someone said something about how other staff now feel like, you know, we can just disobey the orders. Because, I mean, if we're not granting you the access to go on this show, you can just say you're going on an unpaid leave and then do whatever you want to do. You know, so that one I totally understand. And I'm like, yeah, she shouldn't have done that. But having sex on the show, I don't think it is their business, because that's her personal life.
The conversation is more of, you are supposed to be in authority.
There you go.
And you are doing this on a live TV show. And so that's the conversation.
And the two are not secluded, by the way, Erika, to be honest. The only reason that the police would care about what you're doing, what personal business
because you're still
is because you're still part of us.
Exactly, and you're representing them as a Met police officer.
She was part of us.
Exactly,
so but she's still part of us. So that's the conversation. And it's a management that put out a statement wanting to sue the Sun newspaper UK because of all what they wrote. It's now becoming tarnishing our image. And I don't know, she doesn't know anything about all of this right now because she's just right there in the house, still chilling.
To me,
more outside.
I feel what you're saying, because I actually don't have a problem with her going to Big Brother. But if you knew that you had such level of prestige and honor, I mean, as a Metropolitan Police officer, it's a big deal that you go there. And I'm sure if she represented them the right way, if she was talking about all the great things they were doing, you know, chipping it in once in a while, I don't really think they would have been so mad. But now, what are they associating her with? Let's be honest. When you think of Kathy and Jidoni, everybody knows that. We think, oh, these two guys are having sex. That's the major thing that you think about. So that's not exactly portraying them in the right light.
Quick one. Is this move right from Kathy, leaving a job and coming for this money in Nigeria?
So it's funny that you
because she's making like over 13 million if we
13 million
by 360.
We're in the place to say what is right or what is wrong. She's made her decision now. So maybe going about the whole getting into the house, not, you know, resigning and taking the proper process is one thing. However, I feel like her having sex on the show is something totally personal. Like it's her life, as people have been saying. But I'm not going to put two of them together. I would say, okay, yeah, she didn't go about the whole thing the right way. She should probably have resigned and whatever it is. Because when I read up on something, someone said something about how other staff now feel like, we can just disobey the orders. Because, I mean, if we're not granting you the access to go on this show, you can just say you're going on an unpaid leave and then do whatever you want to do. So that one I totally understand. And I'm like, yeah, she shouldn't have done that. But having sex on the show, I don't think it is their business, because that's her personal life.
The conversation is more of, you are supposed to be in authority.
There you go.
And you are doing this on a live TV show.
And
so that's the conversation.
And the two are not secluded, by the way, Erika, to be honest. The only reason that the police would care about what you're doing, what personal business
because you're still
is because you're still
part of us.
Exactly, and you are representing them as
a
police officer.
She was part of us.
Exactly.
But she's still part of us. So that's the conversation. And it's a management that put out a statement wanting to sue the Sun newspaper UK because of all what they wrote. It's now becoming tarnishing our image. And I don't know. She doesn't know anything about all of this right now because she's just right there in the house, still chilling.
To me,
more outside.
I feel what you're saying, because I actually don't have a problem with her going to Big Brother. But if you knew that you had such level of prestige and honor, I mean, as a Metropolitan Police officer, it's a big deal that you go there. And I'm sure if she represented them the right way, if she was talking about all the great things they were doing, chipping it in once in a while, I don't really think they would have been so mad. Okay. But now, what are they associating her with? Let's be honest. When you think of Kathy and Jidoni, everybody knows that we think, oh, these two guys are having sex. That's the major thing that you think about. So that's not exactly portraying them in the right light.
Quick one. Is this move right from Kathy, leaving a job and coming for this money in Nigeria?
So it's funny that you
because she's making like over 13 million if you
13 million
times it by 360.
We're in the place to say what is right or what is wrong. She's made her decision. At the end of the day, it's her life.
Yes.
Hold on.
She might be thinking she's going back to her job.
Well,
that they will not see it. It's fine in Nigeria, they're in the UK, they will not see it.
No. What I feel is the only thing she's done wrong is not going about this whole thing the right way.
That's all I'm saying.
If you know that you want to go for this show, no one is stopping you from going, to join the show or whatever it is. Resign and do the right thing. But
so maybe she didn't resign.
That's the only thing I have issue. But
resigning is a big deal. It's not easy to just resign.
I know. Wow. But then you have to. This is a case where you have chosen to do this. Yeah. One thing I believe is there's no right decision, there's no wrong decision. Whatever decision you make, stick with it and keep pushing with that. Do you understand? So don't do dilly-dally. You want to be in the force, then stay there. They've told you you're not allowed to be on the show, so remain at your job. But then if you want to go on this show, by all means, then resign, do the right thing. Do you understand? Don't do...
To be honest, like you said, it's her life, and so I don't know what her thought process is like because I'm not in the house. But if I had a chance to talk to her right now, I would hope that she has a backup plan, because when you go on Big Brother, nothing is guaranteed. It's not certain. It's just there's a chance.
Which is probably why she didn't resign.
Exactly. So maybe she was hoping to still keep that. We'll see how it goes. I wish her all the best.
She's up for eviction this week, so.
Oh wow.
But then I feel like maybe they would keep her in the house.
Oh, pity for drama.
I feel like they'll keep her for the drama that's brewing.
Well, I think they would bring her out because this is gone beyond just drama.
No, it's interesting for the viewers.
It's views for them.
Yeah, it's interesting for them.
On a note, though, some people were like, even if they sack her, that she can join the Nigerian police force. So, yeah, there's another angle.
Definitely. All right, our next story, and I quote: "I took your love for granted." Iceberg Slim. Now, Nigerian rapper Iceberg Slim has written a public apology to his ex-actor Juliet Ibrahim. Now, he took to his Instagram page to share an Insta story where he thanked her and disclosed what led to the breakup, saying, and I quote, "You loved me unconditionally, even at my lowest point, and only wanted honesty and love in return. Unfortunately, I failed you. I lied, I cheated, I took your love for granted, and in turn brought ridicule and shame on you." He further gave reasons why, he was speaking up now, saying, in quotes, "In life, sometimes you have to reveal in order to heal." Now, then he wrapped up the apology by saying, "As we continue on our separate paths, I hope and pray God's continued guidance."
All right. So finally, we know
what happened.
Or well, his side of the story, because him coming out to say this doesn't necessarily mean that's what happened. But this is his truth. No, to be honest, until you hear from both sides about what really happened, and two sides of the story don't always mean even you guys have been there. Do you know what I'm saying? But he said this, and so we'll take this that this is what happened from his side, and it's nice that you're coming out to do this, because a lot of times when celebrities break up, because we feel we have a say on what goes on in their lives, and because they put in our faces, you want to start judging and start pointing fingers, who did what, who did this, who did that, and so he's come out to say, look, let the speculation stop. This is what happened. I messed up.
People already speculated, saying, no, it was. I feel like someone said to me that 2-3 weeks after Gillette Ibrahim's ex was celebrating or something. No, his wedding. She commented "Happy Married Life" or something, and the people came for her. That was the reason why they broke up. You know, there's been lots of stuff going on, but I like the fact that he's come out to say this. However, is it coming out to apologize and put this out because he's trying to get back with her?
OJ has that theory because he said that.
I have that one, and two. Is this a publicity stunt? Gillette Ibrahim just released the book talking about relationship and all. And after this news went viral, she now went on to be commenting about relationship. You have to leave relationship. All you can get in chapter 2 of One Thing in my book.
If it's a publicity stunt, then he's doing it to help Gillette Ibrahim. I don't see how it helps him.
So you're coming out apologizing. You get the girl back. Then we're pushing money into your account too, because people want to go and read your book and learn about more relationship.
Or could it be that
he doesn't want to be casted?
Because in the book, exactly,
he doesn't want to be
she has casted him. So before people start reading it,
I've already apologized. This is what I did. That's another angle. But then again, I will still have to say that we have to commend him for coming out. It's a very mature thing to come out and own up to your mistakes, especially as a man, where people feel like cheating is something that is a man's thing. Like, oh, because he's a man, he's allowed to. So I'm very happy that he came out to apologize and say, you know what, I did you wrong and I've learned and I'm better.
Forgive me. Let's continue from where we stopped.
I actually really like it.
So would you like to see these two people back together?
Honestly speaking, I really like their relationship.
You see?
So I don't know.
What did you like about what you saw?
Yeah, the love was cool. I saw them in the club one day.
I'm not saying, obviously, I don't live with them, so I'm just saying, by their posts, the way they comment on each other's, they say, oh, pack your bags, meet me at this.
To be honest,
I'd be deceived. Look, let me just, guys listening, just come close. Let me tell you something.
Do
not be deceived by social media display of affection. I'm telling you guys, people who don't put, my baby, we do uncle to Banky and Adeswa's wedding.
Wow.
Don't
so many people on that table.
Don't be swayed, honestly, because you don't know what people are really dealing with. I know someone who was telling me that she was a lawyer. She was saying that there was this legal case that she was handling, and they were going through a messy divorce. Whereas if you go on the girls' page, we're like 5 and 6.
Wow.
Don't be deceived, please. I beg you. So if your guy doesn't post you on social media on your birthday, look, if you say happy birthday in real life, that's
be happy.
Good. Honestly. Don't let social media dictate your happiness. I'm done. Drops mic. I'm done with my debt.
Okay.
That's a really deep conversation, but I will have you
tell them
later.
Girls of nowadays.
Because some people feel like, social media, I don't know, for some people, it gives them some sort of security.
That's it's how not really. It's not really.
But we're not going to
each his own, though.
All right, let's move on to our next story. Yes, Nicki Minaj kicks Joe Budden off our radio show. Earlier this week, American rapper Nicki Minaj had a rather shocking guest on the latest episode of our Queen radio show. The guest was rapper and show host Joe Budden, who has had an abrasive relationship with the rapper and a fan base in the past. And this even continued during the episode, which led to Nicki Minaj kicking him off the show. The heated conversation started when Nicki brought up some of Joe's past accusation he had made against her, ranging from controversy surrounding herself and Cardi B featuring on Migos' Motorsport song, and even the accusation of her taking drugs and popping pills last summer, which he reiterated during the show, saying, "Your entire last album did that. Your past is littered with it." Nicki Minaj was, however, not having it, saying, "It's okay for you to make me sound crazy, and I'm on drugs, right? That was okay too, right? You like tearing women down when they can't defend themselves." During all of this back and forth, Joe Budden's mic was cut off. Then she added, and I quote, "He's so used to thinking he's the smartest person in the room." Well, it seems we've not heard the last of these arguments, because Nicki Minaj will also appear on Joe Budden's podcast soon.
I have a few points to make about this. Let me just get it off my chest. A few points. One, Nicki Minaj and Joe Budden. You know that Joe Budden has said stuff about you in the past, yet you invite him on your show. Was this for publicity? There you go, because she's also supposed to be on his show. Publicity one. Two, Joe Budden is a fantastic rapper. I think he's super, OG, exactly. And OG, he's been doing this for time. And my problem is when you have a legacy that you've built or you're still building and all you begin to be known for is controversy. Then he messes that up and he starts to smear that. So I'm a fan, I have been a fan, but like remember what he did with Migos?
When he almost beat him up at a particular award.
Dissing them for the style of rap. If they're making money, then do you. Do your style and like, so cool down on the controversy. That's all I'm going to say about
For me,
talking about controversy, even Elise came out on Twitter last week listing 50 greatest rappers of all time, and Joe Budden was number 3, and people were like, wow, Joe Budden has come again with this list.
Do you get?
So Joe Budden is always surrounded with controversy. When we heard him being a guest on Nicki Minaj, we're like, okay, maybe they will settle this, and they ended up still fighting again.
So I think he's one of those rappers. I think he's one of those rappers that believe, I'm speaking the truth, and I'm saying the truth. Now, here's the thing, because he said that Nicki Minaj's album was littered with all her past. So somebody knows about their past. Don't rub it in on them. Exactly. Don't go and be saying stuff about, oh, Cardi B was on Motorsport, you were there. Obviously, there was a period of time, and I feel personally that Nicki Minaj was going through a phase where she was insecure about her music, about her career. Of course. And yes, we know that, but you don't have to go out there and speak about another person's life publicly. And I think that's why Nicki Minaj was upset. So now she brings him on the show to confront him, and then he still goes like, yeah,
I said it now.
I said it.
What do you want to do?
Of course, it's annoying. It's very annoying. So I believe what she did.
But also for Nicki, so this isn't just about Joe. If you know that, and this is why I think it's publicity, because you know that this person is out for you, and then you bring him on your show, and then you chase him, you send him off. What did you think would happen? You have to have made room for this.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Y'all are messing with us. I can't even.
So drop the single, Nicki Minaj featuring Joe Budden.
Wow.
Off the mic. Title Off the Mic.
Next one, OJ.
All right, guys, moving swiftly along to our next story, and our final story, actually. Djimon Hounsou in bitter custody battle with Kimora Lee. All right, well, Djimon Hounsou and Kimora Lee Simmons are now locked in a bitter custody battle, and he has made the latest move by asking a judge for joint custody. All of this is happening after the actor reportedly complained bitterly on Father's Day, that was the last one, that Kimora wouldn't let him see their 10-year-old son, Kenzo. Now, according to sources, the fashion icon was reportedly strolling down Beverly Hills when she was served with papers for joint custody. There are claims, though, that Djimon is an absent father and Kimora is not the problem. She's said to have even accused her ex of threatening to move their son to Africa and never bring him back. Now, according to Russell Simmons, who was once married to Kimora Lee and is still close to her, he told TMZ that he told Djimon Hounsou that he could take the boy for a visit if he would sign a document promising not to take Kenzo Lee to Africa, but Djimon refused to sign. Now, there are also reports that Djimon Hounsou is also asking for child support from Kimora Lee Simmons.
Wow.
Wait. What is Russell Simmons on in all of this?
I'm very confused as well.
Close. You know Kimora is very cool.
So it should calm down.
Yes, it should calm down. This is between me and my ex.
Exactly.
You are the ex too, so don't put your mouth inside this conversation.
Oh my goodness.
In this whole thing, it's just why Africa is all I'm hearing. Where in Africa are we going?
You know his roots is from Benin Republic.
Yeah, it's Benin Republic,
So he might bring him back home and say,
do you know how scary that sounds for Kimora Lee? Yeah. You want to take my child to Africa?
And not come back and not bring him back.
You need to train the boy. Come to Africa. Drink our water and the voice of the day.
Obviously, like, we're not lawyers and stuff, but I just wonder how much of a say you get to have. Like, if I want to, am I stealing him back to Africa or is it just for a visit?
Because he's not based there.
Yeah.
So I think taking him back and not bringing him is, you're stretching it out. But if he wants to come and see his roots, I don't see any problem with that. I mean, that is just her own personal sentiments and, misguided opinions about what Africa looks like. She's probably imagining a jungle and bushes and stuff like that.
Well, most of them,
most of them still have this perception about Africa.
She's just scared that Kenzo might come to Africa and they might just mix something for him to drink and he'll say, you know what? I don't know you as my mom again. I just know my dad.
That's even worse than the jungle. That's some voodoo right there.
African story.
But there's a picture of them in like hot setting. I feel like he's come to Africa with him.
Yes,
before.
yes.
Yeah. Like more than once even, I think.
But then again, if you not really want,
he didn't keep him there.
if you want joint custody, my own issue is you want joint custody, but you still want child support from her. Meaning that he's going to be living with you, and she's still going to be supporting you as well. Like you need to be able to draw the line on what is going on here. Like it should be able to be like beneficial to both parties. So,
because I remember when TMZ asked him last Father's Day, and he said they're not going legal.
Yeah.
But turns out it seems like they are. All right, well, that's it in the news. Yes, that's all we have for you guys today on Entertainment News. Moving swiftly along, it's time for Celebrity Birthday Shout-Out. And there's so many people celebrating today. Yes, we have, number one, actress Mila Kunis, who turns 36 today. And you might remember her from the series That 70s Show. And let me shock you guys who might not know. She's the epic voice of Meg on Family Guy.
That is so
voice
cool.
is her, yes. A lot of people don't know.
Crush on Mila Kunis till she got married to Ashton Kutcher, so I've moved on.
wow.
I've moved on.
Happy birthday.
Hi,
But
babe.
that is the
Happy birthday,
coolest.
babe. Ex-babe.
Yeah,
And her character is so different. Her character on Family Guy is so different from her in real life.
Yes,
wow.
her voice, oh my gosh. All right, and also celebrating today, a lot of people's favorite, former model and actress Halle Berry. She turned 53 today, guys, and she was one of the highest paid actors in the 2000s, and one of her most popular movie roles, which was Storm in the X-Men series, probably played a role in that too. And yes, guys, 53.
Wow.
Amazing.
Doing the darn thing.
And still looking so good.
Yes.
Looking, good.
Goals.
All right, and finally, but she's not, so, no, we'll talk about that after. All right, and finally, on the foreign scene, American actor, comedian, writer, filmmaker, and musician Steve Martin is also celebrating today as he turns 74 today. You might remember him from films like Bringing Down the House, Cheaper by the Dozen, The Pink Panther, amongst others.
So funny.
Life well lived, so many things, music, comedy, writing, so many things, acting.
Wow.
74.
That is 74. Time passes. I can still remember him in Pink Panther and Cheaper by the Dozen, and especially the first one. What did you say was the first one?
Bringing Down the House.
Bringing Down the House with Queen Latifah.
Yes.
So funny.
It feels like he's had grey hair forever.
Yes, he has.
All right,
Happy
and
birthday to Eva too.
yes, happy birthday to Eva Lodia. Rapper, poet,
She's
makeup
34
artist.
Makeup artist.
31 today.
Yeah,
She's 31
31
today. Happy birthday to her.
And a very happy birthday to everyone celebrating today, okay? Happy birthday from everyone here on E-Splash.
It's Woman Crush Wednesday. Our woman crush this week is Mo Cheddar. Here are 5 things you probably didn't know about Mo Cheddar. Mo Cheddar is the youngest artist in Africa to have received a Mama Awards and a Channel O Awards. She won it at 18. Mo battled depression for 4 years and survived. Now, she's very passionate about sharing her experience and helping others through their phase. She is happily married to her prince, literally a prince, Prince Bukuni Olateru Olagbegi. They got married in 2018. Mo loves to cook. She is a fan of Tiwa Savage, Omaomi, and Shay Shay.
Album title.
Because you were thinking like,
No, I thought you were. But it's okay.
yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, it's time for Tweetville. This Tweetville where we bring you all the savagery, humor, and craziness social media has to offer in 5 minutes or less. She thought maybe I just coined that.
But I realized that that's our album title.
Yeah. So you wanted to just...
It's good to know that you're not that creative and, you know.
So moving on, ladies and gentlemen, our first tweet. So this Kopatumana, which we'll talk about later one day on the show, because it's from one musician in Ghana, Patapa. Yeah, it was on that form. This is somebody's song, but it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything.
Kopatumana.
Yeah, so somebody put security guards, and Demi now replied, the security guards in my school be asking me for my ID card as if I will go to another person's university to attend classes by 8
That's all I need to say. Like,
so it happens everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, can I see you? Yes, but if I don't have business, I won't be here now.
So why would I go to your office at 8 a.m., 9 a.m.?
So school is even worse. Like, you think I like class. That I'll now go to somebody's class 8 in the morning. I'll go to somebody's school that I want to attend lecture.
Show me your ID card.
Yeah, show me your ID
You
card.
should be glad that I'm here, my guy.
There's some people that get paid for that, you know, just go and help me write this exam, go and help me do this. So they have to check.
This one is lecture. This one is no exam. You understand?
It
Somebody
doesn't
writes
mean
for
now.
you.
No, God forbid.
Okay,
God forbid,
nice
sir.
God forbid.
All right.
Okay. Moving on. So this is a picture of Billy Ray Cyrus, and he puts a caption, "Much to think about."
Hey.
Yes, and somebody in Nigeria now replied this Twitter and this picture, and he said, "Bro, I have a big business opportunity for you. How soon can you be in Lagos, Nigeria? All you need to bring is a white robe and some old sandals. DM me if you are game. Konibaje Babani." You know this guy actually, Nigeria, Jesus Christ was trending in Kenya. So this guy, Billy Ray Cyrus with his hairstyle. So a Nigerian is telling him that, Baba, let's run business.
Let's conduct business.
Just bring white robe and all those Jesus sandals and let's run.
Did you say Jesus sandals? Wow.
Yeah, it's Jesus sandals.
My people say Salubata.
Let's run Jesus is in Nigeria.
Don't be deceived.
People,
yeah. The
people fall for
movie.
this one.
Wait, hold on a second.
Okay.
The movie you all watched that made you feel like that's Jesus.
That's
Christ.
how it looks
He's
like.
an actor. He just looks like that. It's just like somebody looking for example, maybe in Edo plays, a witch or something, and then you now permanently say, oh, Iniedo is the witch. So we have to always look for somebody that looks like Iniedo to take on tour, to say, oh, the witch of Africa is here. Doesn't mean that
This one has gone too deep. They
have
say they have business idea for you. Billy Ray Cyrus, come through.
People will actually fall for this, the way people fell for that Kenyan one.
That Kenyan guy, they don't deported him last. Yeah.
He has scamming people based on receive your healing. Receive. Anyways, moving on. This is another tweet from somebody, and he puts a picture of Ahmed Musa, Nigerian footballer, and he said, where relatives visit your home, and your mom offers them cookies that you've never seen before. Every parent used to do this thing. Like, why are you trying to impress this guy? And so this thing
don't date this house.
It's in this house. You cannot give me your child that used to watch plates.
Or you see plates that you've never seen before. As in, they'll whip out like new stuff.
To serve them.
I'm like, these exist? Yeah.
See, the way you said it, he and I, you're that girl. I can hear it.
I heard it in Yoruba, to be honest. Like, I wanted to express it, but let me behave. But you did something like this to me.
When we are here, we can use this plate to eat. You are giving it to Uncle Wanty that will be going to his house. Okay, check it out some more. Today is from Okpe Oluwa, and it says, I don't want a big wedding, just family and friends, and your mommy's guests.
This is my mom.
This is everybody coming through for the wedding. Hey, Harry, can't you shake me?
No, from experience, now I already know that this is going to be. So why are you
stressing yourself again?
Thankfully, my wedding is not going to be in Nigeria. I'm like, let's go on vacation. Oh yeah, two of us.
Where do you plan to have your wedding?
I'm not telling.
Okay.
So my mom, my dad, and I will just travel. She's not bringing anybody. That's the setup.
It will shock you that your mom will call her friends in that zone. Are you around? Please come through, my daughter. Okay.
She does not have people in that place. Except Mami Ota.
Be there.
See, they say that my people like parties. And I think I'm finding that it's true. My people will do anything to be there. It's a destination wedding. They will go.
At first, we will leave
I know Greece next week. What's happening there?
They will leave you with her.
I'm not doing IV. I'm not doing any of those things.
Be there. You better be planning your own and let her be planning your own.
Let me bet with you. As long as we live, yes. We'll see.
She will run it on you.
The mother that I know.
No, she has done it to someone, so I have seen it. So I already know. I don't plan her.
Yeah, now we'll see.
Hey, except she's watching.
Oh, God keep us alive to the wedding. We will see that what we told you has come to pass.
Mommy, please, let's win this bet, though.
Thank you.
You have to turn up there with your friends.
Forget
in Greece, they'll just show up.
So somebody was sending a message. This is like an iMessage. And it said, I'm here for you. And the babe now replied, thanks, I'm going through a tough time, so it means a lot. I'm sorry, I lost all my contacts. Who is this? And the guy now replied, this is your Uber driver. I'm here to pick you up.
Hey.
And the babe now said, oh.
Why do you think it's a babe?
This is...
No, why do you do it? Go easy now.
Don't do this. Go
easy now.
Okay.
Don't show your masculine
the individual.
Good.
Said,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
wow, don't do this.
Because it can very well be a guy. I know people that... If you're going through stuff...
Uber driver.
And you know the painful thing? Unfortunately, maybe she actually lost all her contacts, and she has somebody that is supposed to, like a comment that will give her money. She's like, I'm here for you. She's like, this person has remembered me.
Oh, yeah, I'm actually going through a lot.
It's now,
okay, but guys, I'm an Uber guy. I'm
my guy.
I'm just outside to pick you up.
Bro,
just be going.
Don't tell me your life story.
Just be going.
Oh my goodness. Thanks, OJ. Always a riot. Madness. I love it. All right, guys. We'll take a quick break now, and we'll return shortly. Stay tuned, guys. More of East Flash after this break. Go.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our daily top 5. And of course, today we'll be talking about Nigerian collaborations we would love to hear. Have you ever wondered about what a lovely collaboration of your favorite artists would sound like? Well, we took the liberty of compiling a list of 5 of these collaborations that we believe holds a huge amount of musical promise. Number 1 on our list is Tenny and Peruzzi. Yes, following Tenny's Eddie's Rookie of the Year award, which led to a displeased reaction from Peruzzi and a heated debate online about who is the preferred artist, there's no denying that these two are super talented. Argue all you want about these two. One thing for sure, the melodious voices always shine through on their song, and that's exactly why we think the combination of their voices on the song would make a huge jam.
And it's
actually.
So Tenny, Peruzzi collaboration.
Could not agree more. The harmonies will be so mad.
They did a freestyle together.
Yeah.
And they, I don't know, I think they were in the studio, so something's waiting. Well, waiting, please.
And then finally, all the displeasure can just be put to rest. I mean, they're 2 fantastic artists, and we'd love to see them together. That's all that matters. All right, the second collabos that we'd like to see, Adekunle Gold and Asha. Ooh, I know. Now, timeless music lovers, get in here. Have you guys ever thought about an Adekunle Gold and Asha collabo?
Yes.
Now, these two have proven to be 2 artists who come at a time when their style of music was needed. Now, we feel their distinctive voices with deep-rooted and thoughtful lyrics would definitely create something magical. Arika definitely agrees with me on this one. I mean, high life, then jazz and pop.
Everything's together.
Asha came at a time where, like you were saying, Asha came at a time where there was a void for that soulful vibe really going on at the time.
Yes.
And she just killed it. It was different. It was indigenous. It was everything that was so pure. And then Adekunle Gold came at a time where the tempo was and just came is like, look, I'm going to make Raz cool.
Yeah.
I'll call you Afro-urban.
The fusion will be so amazing. We're looking forward to that
I'm
one.
waiting. Please, I beg you. I can fly.
Be mad. I feel like Adekunle Gold will be so starstruck that the voice will never come out.
Please, I'm waiting. All right, another one on the list is Davido and Wizkid.
Yes,
probably the most controversial duo in Nigerian music right now. But there's always, you know, a Davido versus Wizkid comparison. If it's not about, you know, their music is about something else. So how about we change that narrative from verses to featuring? Now, the Wonder Woman and Ojuelegba crooners have kept us thirsty for a collab for so long. After seeing them unite on stage in 2017, I was so sure that 2018 we are getting something. But that has not happened. This is 2019, Brad Davido and Brad Wizkid.
We're still hopeful.
Help your sister.
I mean,
Please
it's going
It would be nice. But musically, though, what do you guys think will sound like?
I think it would be nice.
I don't think this will work. You know when we're... Okay, let me just say something.
Because we're excited because like the drama and they're 2 huge giants. Well,
Yeah.
no, huge giants. They're 2 giants. So like to come together would be nice. But musically, what do you guys think it would sound like?
kind of like Blow My Mind.
why.
Kind of like Blow My Mind, Chris Brown and Davido. I think it'll have that type
So be
of
with
feel.
Me sing Ojuelegba.
You people kill me when you imitate people. They call my story.
OJ is a man.
But they perform together.
Gee.
They perform. What's that song go? They perform together on that.
Wizkid, Maya.
Continue
It's
now.
always a baby, I'm Maya.
Yes. Okay,
Wow.
continue. I like when you guys imitate people. Like the Chris Brown and Davido one you did the other day. I passed out.
No, we're not doing it again.
Okay. All right, guys. Moving swiftly along on our list of collaborations we would love to hear. MI and Vector. Yes, these Nigerian heavyweight hip-hop acts should have collaborated a long time ago on a song, but it's yet to happen, and both have reportedly blamed the delay on one another. Yes. Come on, guys. Put aside your differences and get in that studio and whip something up. We rap lovers are thirsty.
I mean-
we want water off your music. Quite traumatized.
Wow,
But no,
that's
it'd be nice,
deep.
But it would be nice because, again, with the versus, who is better, MI or Vector? Who is the better rapper? So it would be nice if they just come together. But I don't think MI would do it. I think if he had wanted, if he was going to do it, it would have happened earlier. I think he's past that point in his career where he feels the need to prove anything.
No, imagine,
I don't think it's proving
so now
anymore.
it might not be proving. Let's just give them what they want.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Or let's just put bygones, put differences aside and let's just make music together. It might just be something like that. And we're looking forward to it. I mean, Vector with his very deep rap and MI with his style. I mean, the combination.
Do action film. Let me do.
Back with the banger. Oh, the way they made Monobamba.
It's a 4G. It's a
Wow.
That girl, she got it.
She got it.
Oh yeah, give me, back up.
She got
That
it.
girl, she got it. She make you money to get it.
Undisputed champion.
What is going on television? Amanda, can we be going? Let's go.
Finally on our list is Seisei and Tiwa Savage. Yes, this collaboration seems like it won't happen soon, as Tiwa has been said to rarely collaborate with her female counterparts, but it won't hurt to be optimistic given their energetic stage performances and amazing voices. We are sure that collaboration won't be half bad.
Yeah,
It's Tiwa Savage and Seisei.
They're both fantastic singers.
Let's forget about the FU Challenge song that they
forget
did.
about that.
Yeah.
I'm actually, well, for me, I think Tiwa Savage and Seisei would fly because they both have the same texture voice.
Which is
I think I'm looking forward to Mama Africa, Yemi Alade and Tiwa
Savage.
Because the kind of music they do, I mean, Seisei and Tiwa Savage, they almost sound alike, and their kind of music is almost the same.
If you have
Ferrari and my love.
With the dance
There's still some more names that can be on this list too.
Yes, we can do like
Peter Okoye, Rude Boy and Mr. P.
This one has started.
This daily top 5, okay?
it's not daily take 15.
Another day, you get another 5, okay?
Okay.
Thanks.
I'm just asking for
He
a
just
friend.
had to do it. Peter Okoye and Mr. P, we get you.
He's rooting for that comeback.
Yes, all right. This is where we draw the curtains on the first half of the show. Now, still to come, we have entertainment news recap and, of course, the E-Splash Top 10 Countdown. All right, don't go anywhere because we'll be right back.
Oh, yes, the second half of the show. So far, we've brought you the news, Rewind, Tweetville studio session, and of course, daily top 5. Now it's time to chew it off in a minute or less. One of us will rant about what's presently bugging him or her. I'm good. Are you good?
I'm good, chilling.
Are you good?
I'm good. I'm all right.
Okay, what's your problem?
I hate when you do that thing. Make it now seem like I have a
You have
problem.
a problem!
Okay, so this is to address all those people, that you feel like because you have access to people, you can just come and say anything and behave anyhow. DM, Instagram DM people, please. Breathe in.
Okay, breathe in because you know I'm your manager. And I usually pick and choose what you say about things
So
like this.
Faladele would eat
Before you
me
go
up
about sleep.
every day and say, oh, you don't respond to DMs, you don't this, you don't that. Because I don't have time.
Okay.
So if you want to say stuff to me, if you want to say stuff to me, don't say hello, because I don't have that time to say hi, and then we're going to be going back and forth. It's annoying. So if I check your message, you will come, I will post a picture, and you will just come, please check DM, ma. Check DM, I'll go and check the DM, thinking that you want to give me money or maybe it's business. You will now see, hello, what am I supposed to say? Hi. Then we now start, who has time for that? 1, put it on the side. 2, please, we are not following each other. I don't know you. Don't be calling me on video call.
That
It
one
is so
deep.
annoying. Like, I've not even accepted your request, probably your first message, or you've probably never even sent me a DM before. You will now start calling me on video call. Hello, are we in a relationship?
Wow.
Don't.
Time up.
Wait,
Yeah.
so how should I enter?
it's getting very
How should I enter your DM?
Number 3, please.
Is there still more?
We all have our needs. Me too, I can come to your DM and say, please, I'm having low self-esteem of pimples.
Wow.
I want to buy cream. Like, you're not even,
It's
it's annoying.
the table.
It is so annoying. Please, manners.
How should I enter your DM? Should I just state everything when I enter your DM?
Hello, my
without
name
saying-
is OJ. This is what I do for a living. I want you to do this. If you're just reaching out, I like the people that will say, oh, hello, Arike. I watch you on TV. I like what you do and everything. I'm like, oh, yeah, thank you, whatever. But don't come and say, hello. Or, ma, please, I want to buy a machine. Me too, I'm a tailor. I don't have a machine for the past 2 years. One of us have it's so annoying.
That does make sense, and I do agree. I think as much as I encourage celebrities and people on TV and people in the limelight to interact with people in DMs, I think people also need to learn DM manners.
Yes,
So, for example,
honestly.
someone messaged me this week. I was like, hello. And, oh, my gosh, I'm really trying to respond more. So I was like, oh, hi. Thinking that, yeah, what's up? And I don't waste time. I go straight to, who are you, please? What's going on? So, because I don't know time, really. Honestly, people have things to do. And before you whip out the pride card and all that, It's not. I'm the farthest person from that. But I just think when you have something to say, just go straight to hi, my name is so. I'd like to find out if hi, my name is whatever. Please send me credit. Whatever the thing you want to say is, just go straight to it, and then the person will respond, no, I don't have money.
And stop feeling entitled.
And if you send the message once and I don't respond because you're asking me for something, it means that I can't do it. So don't come to my comment and say,
check your DM.
Now, wow, check your DM. Please.
Yeah, I think you were telling us about someone who asked for your number.
Some people are very entitled.
You were like,
exactly. Yeah.
You were like, why?
I was like, okay, so somebody asked me for my number. She wants to be a broadcaster.
Oh, Lord,
So I said, for what? She said, now, wow. So don't be entitled. Like, there's no rights there. That because you're seeing us on TV, it means that we have to answer you, we have to give you our numbers. And as you said, video call, that has happened to me too. I'm
so
like,
annoying.
how you want to just infringe on my privacy so badly that you want to be seeing my face inside my house? Why? 2 hours on TV is not enough.
Oh my God, let's go.
Let's be going.
Because I don't know, if I watch that video, I'm like, don't piss me off.
That is crazy.
One or two things from you people.
Don't upset me.
Thank you very much for the...
You're acting like you don't have a problem.
Thank you very much for letting...
Yeah, I'll just see after. No. Okay, I love it though. I love it. Like, he'll be beside me. No, don't say that one. No. No, the guy. I said, OJ,
they disturb OJ for music.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news. Amanda.
Yes, Kathy allegedly faces sack from Met Police UK after taking part in Big Brother Naija.
Well, Iceberg Slim says to Juliet Ibrahim, I took your love for granted.
And of course, Nicki Minaj kicks Joe Budden off a radio show.
All right, and lastly, Jimana Osu, actor, in a bitter battle, custody battle, of course, with Kimora Lee, his ex-wife.
Yes.
Okay, remember to let us know you're watching by calling us on the numbers on the screen and tweeting to us at TVC Connect with the hashtag #ASplashed_on-TVC. You can also let us know that, you're watching, and you can let us know what song you think is at the #1 spot on the countdown by calling or tweeting to us. We'll take a break now, and when we come back, it'll be time for the top 10 big songs topping the music chart right now in Nigeria on the Splash Top 10 Countdown.
We're ready to go and begin the countdown, yes. And at number 10 this week, it is Rema, and of course the song is Dumebi.
We have our number 9 song on the countdown. I'm talking about Majesty by Peruzzi.
And number 8, now this is Fireboy DML with What If I Say.
And number 7 song was actually number 5 last week, so it's dropping 2 places. Olamide with Oil and Gas.
And it is Davido at the number 6 spot featuring Chris Brown with Blow Mama, Blow Mama.
We have our number 5 song on the list from Mayokun featuring Kiss Daniel with True.
Our number 4 song, Anybody, Burna Boy.
Number 3 song, ladies and gentlemen, moves swiftly on the countdown, is Young John featuring Kiss Daniel and Tiwa Savage, Hello Baby.
Let me talk about the number 2 song, and it's Joe Boy with Baby, absolute jam. Totori is at the number 1 spot this week because you guys voted, and so it's there.